First Lady Melania Trump now speaking out about what she calls false claims involving her and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
And one of those allegations is that Epstein introduced her to her husband, President Trump. NBC's Alice Barr has more from Washington. Good morning, Alice.
Good morning, Danita and David. Yeah, the First Lady shot that down, and she condemned fake images and statements about her and Epstein that have spread on social media and what was an unusual for her public message that shifted focus back to a story that has riled her husband. First Lady Melania Trump in a rare public statement knocking down rumors about her ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
The lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today.
The First Lady not saying why she's speaking out now. Behind the scenes, her legal team has worked for the past year to take on any publications they viewed as spreading false or defamatory information connecting her to Epstein.
I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump.
She strongly denied any knowledge of Epstein's crimes.
Was never on Epstein's plane and never visited his private island.
Mrs. Trump saying she occasionally crossed paths with Epstein at parties and downplaying this 2002 email released in the Justice Department's Epstein files that she sent to Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell, referencing a positive magazine story.
My email reply to Maxwell cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence.
The First Lady urging Congress to hold a public hearing for survivors and saying that Epstein did not act alone.
And that means that the entire investigation is legitimate. She needs to call on her husband to get the remainder of the files released.
Republican Thomas Massie putting the onus back on the Justice Department to bring more transparency as the First Lady's comments put a simmering controversy back in the headlines. And in a statement, a group of Epstein survivors said the First Lady's remarks, quote, shift the burden onto survivors under politicized conditions and called to keep the focus on former Attorney General Pam Bondi testifying, though the Justice Department has said she will no longer sit for a deposition next week now that she is no longer Attorney General. Danita?
All right, Alice Barr reporting live from Washington. Thank you.